Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Big Fish Lad and my name is Paul, and today we're going to do an update on these two guys. So as you can see, Jagger, the big dude, is doing his little hiding under the filter trick that actually doesn't hide him. But yeah, so in theory this is an update on two Midevils and the old age politics. But firstly, just to explain, these are in this tank like they are because, and it's not ideal, guys. I know it's not ideal. You don't need to tell me. I know this is not ideal, but it's a temporary measure. Now, this girl, so this is my female Midevil stroke Citronellus Midas. That light is horrible, isn't it? I got her nearly 12 months ago now, so I got at the beginning of the year. I can't quite remember what the dates were, but for those of you that watch my channel will know that she was the first fish I bought coming out of hospital, and she was only dead small, and I put her with this guy, and it's got to a point where it's not worked, and if I'm honest, it's probably more me than them. I just didn't want him to kill her. I've grown quite fond of her, you know, for one reason or another. But I bought her as a Midas and I bought him as a Red Devil. Now I know these actually both, so I bought this off a third party and I bought her off the shop. Now they both started off in the shop, so this guy was in the shop as well. Now I know that the paperwork that came over to the shop that he came from was Amphilophus labiatus, which is the Red Devil, and she came over as an Amphilophus citronellus, which is Midas. Now, I don't particularly have the proof, and I've never seen the proof, so if anybody asks me, I have the debate like we always do, so it always comes back, so they're my devils. But this guy is supposed to be a red devil, and he's not helping me right now, is he, being under that? I don't know why he does it. It doesn't even look comfy. But he's, you know, was bought as a red devil, and I get people saying he's not a red devil, he looks more like a Midas. You be the judge of it. If it can get him to come out, guys, right? You be the judge of it, because he is in theory a Midevil, and that's a whole nother video. Politics, whatever you call it. I've got a guy actually on Facebook. He's the admin on the Trimat Association, and he's on the Amphilophus page as well. David Kelly, I've talked to him quite a lot. Great guy. He put something on, a write-up on with some great pictures around the whole thing around Amphilophus Midevils, basically, because that's what it's about. But what are true labiatus and true Midas? And it's fantastic, and I actually have reached out to him to see if he wanted to do a talk on this YouTube channel, because I think that a lot of people would prosper from it. But going back to this girl, I bought her a Citronellus, and I think she looks more Midevil. But you know what? You have to remember as well, and I'm basing that on the lips and the front of the head. But sorry, I think she's more Red Devil. But you know, but you remember she's growing. She's what, 6-7 inches right now, and she's still got a lot of growing to do. But yeah, and he's still not coming out. He's under there. Look, he's under there. Come on out. Let's have a look at you. So yeah, here he comes, and you know, you've seen him enough to. Like I said, some people will come back Midas, but it always comes back to the Midevils, and that's a shame, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, they're in this. I'm droning on about this stuff that I said I weren't going to drone on about. But you know, the true labiatus has really big lips, but actually in the wild now, they're finding that they're not. That some of them are not very like sticky out lipped and stuff. So yeah, anyway, like I said, I'm not going to talk about that. I'll leave that to David hopefully one day. But yeah, they're sharing this tank. And it's only it's 100 US gallons, 350 UK litres, and it's 4 foot long, 20 inches wide and 24 inches high, so it's not big enough for these fish. But I'll probably bore the people who watch every week anyway. But if you've not watched my channel before, I just don't want to get any more tanks, because I'm just waiting on when I'm going to move and stuff, and you know, we're still waiting on that, and we was hoping it was going to be the new year, but it might not be that. It might be longer. So if it is longer, we know that for certain, I will buy a couple of tanks. But right now, I'm going to leave this like this till the end of the year, and that's not much. It's only it's about 5 weeks. So It's not a long time, and I'll make the decision in the new year. So they're fine. They've been like this for a few weeks now, and they're fine. You know, they don't get on if I take the divider out. He just goes through and gives her a good hiding. I've taken everything out. I mean, there weren't much in this tank anyway, to create as much room as I can. They're both eating, they're both happy. So they're fine. And I just wanted to show you because I've not really shown you. The thing I did with her was, when he started to turn on him and I got really paranoid and I didn't want to die, I stuck her in the Electrosphere. So you would have seen him in the Electrosphere tank on the last update. And he's still under there, look. And she is just knocking the Electrosphere and stuff about. So I just thought, you know what, let's just divide him for now. No hassles until we know what we're doing. That light is so poor, isn't it? It's always better when they're low down. If you notice, look, you get a better shot. But yeah, so regarding the stuff around Amphilophus labiata, citrinalis, Midevil, what you want to call it, I'll hopefully get someone to come on the channel and do a talk on that, because I just wouldn't do that talk justice because I'm all over the place. But when it boils down to it, right, these are my wet pets. Well, this is my ultimate wet pet. I will share something with you now. I actually considered getting rid of him because I thought, you know what, this tank would come in handy for some of my breeding projects. Get it right. And I can't bring myself to do it. It's as simple as that. There was a couple of times I've considered moving her on, but again, I can't do it. So I don't know what's going to happen. And, you know, we know that he's the wet pet, and I keep saying he's the wet pet, and he's the, you know, maybe the mascot of my channel to me in my head, but I don't think I can do it anyway. But anyway, so we won't know anything till the new year. I'm coming into Christmas. You know, we're going to finish up at work, then we'll be off for Christmas. So I'm just going to leave it as it is for now and then go from there. But he's not played the game big time, has he? You know, he's not come out at all, this lad, has he? So I tell you what, let's put it on pause and let's stick some food in, see if he will come out. Right, okay, I've got the food, so let's drop it some in for her. She's really excited, so let's drop some. I'm giving him a Akari Cichlid Gold pellets. She's straight on it, she's not bothered, so we'll drop some in there. I've got a few. Let's drop some in the male side. Let's see if he comes out for him. She'll just nail him. Okay, we'll probably give him 2 minutes. Let's just see if he comes out. Let's give him a chance. I don't know why he's doing this. You know what? He obviously knows I've got the camera in my hand. But she's obviously very confident. She's on them. We have never had that problem with him, as you know. You know, every time we do a video. But I think that the food might just be too much of a distraction. Because here he comes. Eat your pellets, lad. Eat your Akari Cichlid Gold. It's his favourite food, that. He loves the Cichlid Gold. Here he goes. He's having a lot. See, the food was too much of a temptation. And you've seen him a million times, guys. Let's have it right. You've seen him a million times. So, but I just thought, if we're going to get him, we're going to do a video on this tank, we need to get him out. You know, and how daft am I thinking about getting rid of him? But you can understand, obviously, there's two sides to this. There's the side that he's the wet pet. He's brilliant. I love him. I've had him 2 years. But actually, at the same time, you know that I want to start doing a bit more breeding, and this is a nice decent sized tank. I could actually part this in two and do 2 breeding projects. So, but I'm bottling it. I can't get rid of the lad because he's just too, I just love him. And like I say, everybody else loves him in the family, so they probably go mad with me anyway. But yeah, just give him something to carry Cichlid Gold. They love that. And they don't actually cause each other any problems either side of the divider, so that's good. But yeah, I just wanted to do an update on them. You know, if I'm honest, guys, I've not had time to do a video this week, and I thought I'd not shown you her in here with him, so do you know what? I thought, let's do it. The tank's a mess, it's not had its water change, gravel everywhere. This is what you get with Red Devils, isn't it? Well, I say Red Devils, Midevils, I've got to get used to that. They just kick all the substrate everywhere, and you can put it back if you want on your water change, but they're just going to kick it back out, so there's not even any point. But yeah, just thought I'd do an update on them, guys, and hope you enjoyed it. It is what it is, and you know, that is my 2 Amphilophus. We'll just call them amphs. That's my 2 amphs, and hopefully we can get David on this channel to talk about it. But yes, just one more thing. She is absolutely come on, hasn't she? For those of you that have followed me, you know I got her at about 1.5 inches back in, I think it was February, and she has come on an absolute treat. But anyway, guys, we're going to call it a day. We're going to leave it there, and we're going to get on with it. So thank you everybody for subscribing. Thank you for supporting, all those things. If you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, do us a favour. Look, he's gone back under there. Do us a favour and subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate all the support that you guys give me. It's fantastic. I'm done. I am out of here, and I will see you on the next one.